Hi and welcome back. So in the part before we created the overall shape of the missile, and now we are going to do some important steps here. So I told before in the first part that if you want to do this without using a turbos modifier, you can. It's probably also easy to do because at the beginning you will choose just more polys here, and also you will do the chamfers using multiple chamfers at once, and so you will get a nice and smooth shape without the need of using the turbos modifier. But I decided to do it like that, and in this part I would like to place there the wings and other details on the missile, and for that I will need to apply more polys on the shape. Now it's because placing here the wings will not be a problem even now, but here we will have some problem because placing the wings here will cause that we will place here also more polys. Now because we have big steps between the edges here and the polys are rather big, applying after the turbos modifier will cause that the missile will be just bumpy and it will not look nice. So I need to place here more polys. So I'm telling you that it's an important step because if you are happy with the shape of the missile how it is, you can do that. But if you want to do there some changes, you should first make the changes and then apply the step which I will do after. Also, don't worry about the details. It's no problem to do them now or later. It's absolutely the same. So let's select our poly and apply this. Now I will turn this off and also this. Now this will result to a model which is not smooth and have just more polys, and this is what we want to do. Now the polygon here around should be something like you should use if you want to do this without turbos modifier. So okay, right click, convert to poly. So now it's applied and we have here a lot of polys and we can start to model. Now for the modeling the wings we will use just a part of the model and we'll then copy it. It's useless to do everything like all 4 wings here and also here 4 times or 8 times. It's enough to do it 2 times, 1 here and here, and then copy. So let's go to the front view and we have to determine the polys which we will preserve, and the rest we will just delete. So the wing should be in the middle, so it's this line here. Now it will have these 2 placeholders here, and also we can use some other polys to place there something, but generally we can just take this area here and then by rotating copy that. So we will do it like that. Okay, so first of all I will affect the pivot at the center of the object just for sure. Now I will select this edge, loop that, control poly. Now I will deselect this here because I don't need that, and also these on the top. The rest you can leave if you want, if not, don't. Now let's go to the top view. We have just a half, and now let's go to the left view. Now let's just check if when we will copy this we can also rotate this and align to the rest of the shape. So select something like this, but first of all I need to copy that. So I will hold down shift and move a bit to the right and back on its place where it should be. So it should be here. We'll clone this to an object. Now the object should be now aligned to the rest of the shape. Alright, it's not. it's in the middle. That's fine, but it's not there where I would like to have it. So one more time. Okay, here you should be very, very careful. So I will go there and here. Okay, clone to object. Now it should be fine. It should be also in the middle of the shape. So when I will rotate it by 90 degrees, it should go up. Yeah. And it should be perfectly in line to this. No, not perfectly. As you can see, for that we need to move it a bit. So I will do it one more time because really I don't have the mood later. So I'll go a few steps back better. Okay, here we go. So let's zoom as much as we can, but to see an edge. And we will move that just a bit. Okay, here it's perfect, I think. Yes. Okay, so now it should be fine. You can one more time check that by rotating. Okay, great. Okay, we have here the slice. So let's go back. Let's go to the front view. Now we can hide this, so hide selection, and we will have just this part to edit. Okay, so let's begin. So here is the detail, this one here, but I would like to have the wing, I don't know, from here, the back wing of course, until here. Should be enough big, and it is, so it should be fine. Now what to do? We'll insert this shape and this was a bit too much, like this. And now we need to reverse something here. The wing should go from a smaller part to a bigger part. Now it's absolutely different here. So what I will do right now is I will hit the edge constant here and scale it down first. It should be tiny, it shouldn't be big or fat. And now I will use again the scale tool and the constant and shape it to something like this. So this will be my initial shape for that. Can also move this a bit back like this, and from here the rest of the shape should go. So should just scale it down. We can also turn this off to make the scaling a bit softer. So now I will just adjust the shape that it slowly goes from a tiny bit to bigger shape at the end. So don't forget to have the edge constant, or you will just mess the shape. So okay, maybe a bit more. Okay, so far so good. So we'll be now playing this part with the details. Also thinking about the next part. There I would like to do the sensor pad at the front. Like there should be some, I don't know, some camera, some sensor which guide the missile. So we'll do there some nice shape something which I will just model from my head. So there will be some holder for that and something else. So we have the initial shape for that. Let's go back to poly. Now we'll go to the top view and we will extrude this. Now hit extrude. Let's go to perspective just for a while. Let's look here. Now if we go back to local normals, we will get this, but we want to extrude by group. So be sure that you have selected this. So group. Now right now the wing is banded according to our shape. Let's go to top view. And now it's up to you if it will be like this or it will be straight. Now of course it should be straight. I will show you how. So scale this down and it should be something or in a shape like this. You know, to hit the air and so it shouldn't be following this shape, but it should be like this. Now if we are here, we can adjust also the height of that, even that we can do this later. So let's say this is fine and we'll adjust this a bit later. Now let's go to perspective, select this and this edge, loop that again, go to edge constant and we'll drag this down, and hopefully now we can also scale it, maybe by using the vert mode would be a bit better. Yeah, to a shape like this. I will also move this a bit to the back. Okay, so we are in this part of the detail. Now we'll also move parts a bit. So make here a bit more dramatic angle of that, but I think for that it would be better without this option. Okay. It's very strange. I think one more time to start this will be a better idea to try to fix that. Okay, let's better go with the edge. But this is deforming very bad, so as you can see you cannot use this all the time. But what I would like to do is that the shape is starting from here and goes along here. So maybe from perspective will be a bit better, or we can leave it like this. So I will try one more time. If not, I will say that I would like to have it like this. Okay, overall I need to move both of this down. This one a bit more to follow this shape. So to create something like this. Okay, it's not so bad. I'll push this a bit up. Okay, okay, exactly this one. Yep. Okay, so this is the back wing, the beginning of that, of course. If you are happy with what you have, for sure you need some more fixing of that. It's always like that. Of course you shouldn't be happy with anything you do. There's really always place for some adjusting and just making the model look better and better. So okay, I will go with shape like this. Now let's go to the front view and we will jump here. Now here the wings should be here. There should be just a small one, so not much to do. But first of all, again, I will insert this shape. I will set that like this. Now, from perspective, I will use extrude and extrude it a bit, not much. So like this, should be fine. Oops, in the front view again, we'll apply the inset. Apply 1 and again 1. Now let's go back to the edge and we'll scale it down because again it shouldn't be any kind big. And we'll do the same, we'll shape the shape a bit. So it will be sharper from the beginning, going to a shape which is, let's say, more fat at the end. Okay, now this and this, edge, move, and move this back, make the beginning nice and sharp. Let's go here from top view. Again, we'll apply extrude and extrude these wings. Now we'll make this flat. Or here we can actually leave them curved like they are. Here it should be fine. Maybe. Now, let me think. It shouldn't be in the shape like this, of course. But okay, not. So we'll make them again flat. Can move them a bit also. Can scale them a bit. Oh, I don't like the shape. So they will be like this. At first, of course, it will change. No, I don't know. I'm sorry now, but I'm really thinking about if to do that flat or not. But I like the shape a bit better, this one. So I will go with this curved. But now I would like to do the size of that, which will be like this. Now, like in the wing before, I will select this and this edge loop, and using the edge constant, I will drag them down right here. And also I will do something like this, but I think here I did something wrong, sorry for that. Let's go better to oh, it should be fine. Okay. Okay, let's look. Not bad, but I don't like that. I don't like that. So I need to do some customization here. And I will start with this shape. I think I will do the shape bit smaller because it was too big. So first of all, this. Sorry for this, but really, if you don't like something, you will not continue with that, of course. So anyway, we'll apply the same procedure one more time. Okay. I bet. Not this one. Top view. Already thinking about the next step and just don't keep attention. Okay, so at the end I will use this shape here. And I think also I will think about the shape a bit. So so far I will keep this as it is, and I will just think about that because really so far I have no idea how to do that. No, I mean I know how to do that, but how the final design will be, and I just don't want to waste my time. So okay, we are ready with the back wing. We will go back to the front wing, which is much easier than this one. So what we can do now is place this back and also to the rest of the shape. So select our main shape and again select the edges, which we did before. So should be this one here. Now loop. So we have this and this edge. We need this and this. Also, we don't need these ones, and we don't need these ones. So just press delete. So we will have here holes everywhere, and that's fine. So this is this shape. Now let's go to the left view. Check this and this, and let's copy. Let's copy first here. Copy. Oops. Right angle. Here. Copy. We can do 2 copies at once. So all our wings are on the place. Now let's attach. 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 Now Ctrl A, and we will weld, and we need to weld this very carefully, so I will use the smallest weld we can. Oops. So here we go. All wings are on the place. Now let's apply Turbo Smooth to see how it looks. Oh, also the front wing don't look so bad, actually. I'm a bit surprised already. So, here we go with the wings. So, but how I told also before, we'll go back to them a bit later. So, don't worry. But they are looking nice. I like the shape. Can also make this a bit more interesting by deleting this and grabbing this front part. So I'll just grab this, and from the left view, by holding down Shift, I'll rotate this here. we'll clone this to an object. For the perspective, I hope I will not delete anything. What I don't want to delete. Now I will delete the part which was there before. Attach this part and selecting just these words here. I will use the same weld like before. And now the wings will be in another position than the main wings, so it will be, yeah, better, like I thought. Okay, cool. So we have the wings. I actually like also this simple wings here, how they smooth down. I don't know, there's some kind of beauty there. Anyway, we are not done. Sorry, we have a lot of things to do. Now, one of the first things we need to do is, I also forgot to do a chamfer. Never mind. We'll do and connect here. So let's go to connect. We'll move the connect bit to the back, like here. Also, we'll do the same here. Now we can use the same. Also, this will probably change a bit. It won't be so round at the edges. Now, because I forgot to chamfer before, I need to do it right now. So what I will do a multiple chamfer on all these shapes at once. So just select few of them. Oops. Okay, one more time, sorry for that. So loop. So we have just 4 wings, so it should be quite fast. And one more. No, it's not that, but this is a loop. Chamfer, no, this is quite too big. And this one should be fine. So a small one, of course. Anyway, we'll probably go back to the wings, the front wings, a bit later. And again, we can just copy this part and then multiply that. So we're just making, or I'm just making first the parts. I will say also a bit separately, just to adjust everything. And if I will know that like this and that, I will do the rest, of course. Okay. Oops. Let's see this. Okay. Also, we could use just the smooth modifier for that. You know, it will smoothen off the shape to be able to render. We absolutely don't need to use triple smooth here if you want to do some kind of, I don't know, render from a distance, but in the moment when you will do that from a close, you need triple smooth. Okay, so now we will apply screws to our shape. Now reverse a bit. So everywhere should go the screws? Here, here not, here, and here not too. Okay, so not much. So how to do a screw in Max? Very simple. Let's draw a box. Let's give there dimensions. You can apply also segments, but Actually, we don't need them. So select a box. Let's go just with one. And we'll apply Chibi Smooth once, 2 times, convert to poly. Now let's say from the front view, we'll delete half, select border to bottom, cap that, perspective Z to zoom, and selected this with edge. We'll do here a chamfer, of course, small one. Also, we can insert this a bit. So here is our screw. We're fast done. Now we can do like that kind of screw, that kind of screw. It's up to you. So just select these edges, apply a chamfer. Let's say I would like, to have the screw like that. Let's select the edges. We will leave one empty, and now we'll apply extrude. Let's say here until there. Now we'll apply scale to that, and also like this. You can apply, or it's up to you, smooth modifier to that. Affect the pivot center, and we'll just rename it to a screw. So like this, you can do a screw in Max very fast. So no cylinders, no spheres. It's just a simple box. I guess you didn't know this trick. Okay, so let's place them where they should be. So first of all, let's go to top view, and first from the left view we'll place this up. We'll scale this down. We'll scale this down in all axes. So in this view, we'll go with that down. We're going to the front, so should sink a bit inside the shape. Now let's go to the front view. In the front view we'll rotate it a bit and align with the shape. We'll also move that in this axis to the center. Now we'll just check that this is fine. Okay, and now from the left view we'll copy that. We'll copy that using the main model. So I will affect the pivot, or I will try to align the pivot to the center of this shape. Apply. Okay. So now we will be rotating around the missile. And now it's up to you how the screws will be. So I will do something like this. Instance, let's do 50 copies. Way too much. Maybe 20, just 20. Let's go now to the left. If you want to use the copy option here, you shouldn't make them like this. Okay. I don't know, they are a bit they're too deep in the shape. Damn. Okay, one more time. I'll move this a bit up. Also, I was thinking about to scale this a bit down, because they are looking just too big to me. This is probably too small, so like that. And again, let's reposition this. It should sink inside the model. That's important. It will be just looking like it's floating. Now, front view. This is fine. Okay, one more try. Left view. We'll align the pivot again. So let's try align, and let's click this and that. Okay, so it was, I think, 19. Now we also should decide if every second or every one. So we'll see how it will be looking. Of course, we can place more and more thereafter. No, I think this is better. This is much better. Okay, this is the first row of screws. Okay, now let's make them a few more. So let's select one of them. We'll affect the pivot again. What I selected. Okay, select this one. Again, affect to the center. So better for use than to rotate, move, or anything. And we'll go here. We'll copy that. We'll not use instance. And now from the left view, we will see that. Yes, we see that. Oops. So it's in the middle. Somewhere. We have to rotate that again. And place where it should be. Again, sink it a bit into the shape. And if it's everything done, we can again affect the pivot to the center. So let's use the line tool, apply, and again we'll be rotating, and oops, cancel, turn this off, we're rotating and copying. Okay, so let's go with that. It's a bit moved, but doesn't matter. So more screws here. And we have one more, I think, yeah, on the back. So let's select again our screw. First copy it somewhere here. Affect the pivot at the center of the object, because we want to move that a bit, and so here we are. Move it somewhere here. Let's go to the front view. Let's rotate the opposite direction like it was before. You can also move it somewhere here. Sync it. On the left we will not see anything, so we need to go to the right view here. Where was the wing? So I didn't saw anything either. But I think it's in the right position. But now we need to rotate that. So first of all, we'll align. Oops. Pivot to the center. Okay, and now let's go to the right view. Okay, let's go from the left view, I decided. Let's go from the left view, but here we need to apply this. So see through. But it don't look like align to this. How is this possible? Here it is. Sometimes just make some trouble. So we can do the same like before. Somewhere here, go with 20. Delete the last one. Hold X to the main shape. Wow. I guess I selected something wrong. Or I was... yeah, probably I was. Great. I'm just moving or selecting both of them. Well, it's fine. Just delete them. So now you are the bad one. Okay. So hopefully, yeah, the screws are there. So we placed all the screws on the missile, which I wanted to place there. Select them by name and just change the color. Okay, now I would like to have a name shield on the missile. Let's select our missile, and I don't know, it should be somewhere here, like telling like this missile, blah 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 blah. Now, what I will do, I will not use our shape for that. Let's go to perspective. I will copy this and clone to another object. I will call this name shield. But spelling shield. And now I think we can affect the power to the center of that. Don't need to have it aligned with the missile. Let's move it a bit from the shape. So this shape is copying our shield here. The name shield is copying the shape of the missile. So when we apply turbo smooth later, it will be also perfect in line to that. We could also do the wings like this, but it's better to do them from the shape. Yep. Okay, so now we need to give some height to this. So select this and just hold down shift and drag it back. You can do also the back. Actually, we don't need that. See, when we apply turbo smooth on that, be like this. Okay, let's do that. So let's find copy. No. This. So kept that. And the easiest way is to use the words which we have and just do this. Okay. Can Control A and just weld. Yeah, that was missing one. And now, as you can see, when I apply turbo smooth, it's going to be around. Yeah, this is probably the same effect, but for us it's important that the angle here in this axis is right. This is not important for us because we know by using so many times poly modeling and also hard surface poly modeling, that if we do connect like this, also on the other side, and now in this axis, and also here, later apply triple smooth, it will be, and it is, sharp. Okay. Oops, Edge F4. So select also this shape around. Apply a small chamfer, small chamfer to that, just to make this a bit smoother at the end. And you can place it here. So the shield will be somewhere here, probably more deep, somewhere here, and if you apply here the trigger smooth, it will copy or it will align with that perfectly. So this is what we wanted to do. Now for the shield we can do also some more details, I will guess. And with the details I mean we can place there some screws. So we'll copy one. I'd like to break the rotation and also affect the pivot to the center. Okay, so now we need to place this just on the top of this. Okay, so front view, drag it down, left view, and top view. Maybe better from perspective. Okay, so one screw will be here, or the screws will be in the corner of the shape. So one here, another somewhere here, oops. Yeah, you can also rotate them a bit. Like not all of them would have the same square position. Oops. But they can be also like in different positions, of course. Okay, maybe from the top view we'll just move these ones here again by copy. And now from perspective we'll align them again to the shape. So roughly now, and more precise here. Okay, this is the one, and here's the second. So very quickly, just editing a few things, and it will be done. Okay. Okay, let's place that back. And we have the name shield there. So more details, and more and more and more. So I think I will stop here, and I will probably think a bit more about the wings. Actually I like them, but you know, it's me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you like them too. So I will think about them a bit more. I don't know, but I like the front part more and more. And probably in the next part I will focus a bit more on that, and again on more details placing there. So so far, thanks for watching. We are on good approach to the missile already with full details and screws, and I will see you in the next part. Bye bye.